We're going to do a red monochrome scale. I'm going to be a robot since I'm recording. Alright, so I'm going to grab my pure red. Now, usually, the other video shows red with white mixed all the way down. Usually you want to put your neutral color. And this is a cool red. It's what's in the cabinet. So it's very thin. So like I said, if your opacity is not thick enough, then blow dry it and come back and add another coat. Alright, so with the red, guys, do not use any water because this brand is super thin. Okay, that's my neutral red in the middle, and I can probably smooth it out a little bit. Now, I need to go darker 2 scales and lighter 2 scales. Okay, so I put my neutral red in the middle. Now, I'm going to go and I'm going to grab a little bit of red, put it on the side. Okay, and I'm going to, the black is a very strong pigment, so just grab a little bit and mix it in there, and it's going to give you like a maroon color. Okay, we don't want it to look super duper dark. But let's see how this one turns out on the left side. It's just slightly darker. So mix extra of these colors so you can go back and give them a second coat for opacity. So this one just has a little bit of black mixed in with it. Okay, so now I'm going to go slightly darker. Alright, so I'm going to grab a little bit more black, mix it in. Now we don't want it to drown out our color. We still want it to have a red, it's a red tone. It's like a dark maroon. Let's see how that looks. I think we have a winner. And after I get done with the shades, I'm going to mix the tints. So when you mix black with any color, black mixed with any color is a shade, and then white mixed with any color is a tint. We're going to be experiencing that on our color wheel. Okay, it could use a little bit more opacity. The light is kind of wacky. Alright, I'll go back over those in just a second. Now I've completely cleaned off my brush the best I can. Wipe it off on a paper towel. And then grab a little bit of the white and let's practice making our first tint. We don't want it to be super light. So these are just basic skills we're getting warmed up for to do more elaborate paintings, so you guys can get some skills under your belt. We'll do 2 more after this. Okay, so it's slowly coming together. Now my next one, I'm just going to make it like a light pink. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of the paint, just white, and I did not clean off my brush. I am just mixing this up and seeing if I can get just a light tint of red. Okay? Oh, my brush is not, it's not totally blended. Y'all see how it's starting to blend on the paper? We want to avoid that and blend on the palette. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, that one's a little bit more opaque, but if you do second coats, you know, it's kind of a second time around thing. So you don't want to go too light or too dark, so you want to keep that color matched. So I'm going to go over this one and see if I can make it look a little bit more opaque, get rid of that paper. And that looks a lot better. This is a very rose color. Alright, what do y'all think? Looks better? And then I'm going to clean my brush off completely because I want a pure red on top of that other one that's dried already. So 2 coats seems like it's the magic number with this. Let's see how it looks. No water when using the red because it's super thin. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. So guys, if you get too much paint, just kind of clean off your brush on your palette and then go back over it and smooth it out. Make sense? Oops. Standing up is hard. If you put your hand on the table, it'll make it easier. My arm is floating. Okay, so I could do probably 2 more coats on those other ones for opacity reasons, but you guys are going to do that on your own. I'm going to give you just a tiny bit of paint. Now look, I have leftover white and I have leftover colors. We're going to need this for the other scales that we're going to do, so do not pollute all your paint, okay? Sound good?